All right, I've got the latest Scout box for August 2022. If you have kids or teens in your home that are into outdoor stuff, the subscription is always fun. So let's open this thing up and see what's inside. What's up guys, Eric here with At Home in the Future, and I'm back with another SCOUTbox unboxing. So if you're unfamiliar with SCOUTbox, this is a really cool subscription for families who are into outdoor stuff, hiking, having adventures, that sort of thing. But this is the August 2022 box. It has the Sharp Object Inside sticker, which has been misleading in SCOUTboxes in the past. Sometimes I've gotten there accidentally where it wasn't much in it. Sometimes it was like a cool knife or something. So really curious about this one. Let's pop this open and see what we got. All right, get the seal in here. This one has a little bit of heft to it too, so I'm always curious. Camp cooking seems to be the theme. Let's kind of go through these items here. I'll take a look at the card first, which is the standard thing if you've ever watched my SCOUTbox unboxings. I like to show it to the camera and then I rarely ever actually read it. I like to be surprised, but we'll just kind of go through the list here. So there's an up close and personal look at it. Like I said, the theme is camp cooking, let's eat. You can see all that down the side there, so some fun stuff. So let's put this down and go through item by item. We'll start with these Wild Zora items here because it looks like we've got some soups. Always fun to get snacks and stuff in the mix. So it looks like we have some small soup mix packets, probably serving for one. Yeah, it makes 1 cup. So we got the Wild Zora Tuscan chicken soup over here on the side with tomato, spinach, and pumpkin. This side we have tomato basil soup. So I love the idea of these things if you're going camping, you know, stop at an overlook or by a waterfall, bring a little jet boil or something with you and get some soup going. It's an awesome little way to warm up outside during some of those fall months, which aren't too far away now, which I'm excited about that. Really simple to put together. It says pour contents into a mug or a bowl and add 8 ounces of hot water. Stir it up and you're good to go. So I guess depending on which recipe you get, it looks like this one is gluten-free and dairy-free. I'm not sure if this is the same for this one over here, but that looks cool. So it's always good to get snacks and food in boxes like this. That is a good start. Next up, let's take a look at the Outdoor Element Camp Kitchen Cleaning Set, which I'm guessing is the sponges and stuff here. I don't know if there's more to it or not. It looks like we have 2 silicone sponges, a little dish towel, just something simple. So yeah, you can just slide this stuff out the side. And it kind of has that microfiber feel to it. Just a nice sponge. It kind of reminds me of that material of a Scrub Daddy. If you saw those things that are on Shark Tank, that's kind of what this feels like. This feels the same way, just a different color. So good to have in your kit. Probably not something you think of spending any money on or going to a store and like, man, I'm going to get a camp cleaning kit today. So nice to have. A little microfiber cloth. Looks like it's a lighter color on the inside. So yeah, there you go. Something to keep things nice and tidy when you're around camp, which is always a handy thing to have there. Next up, it looks like we have maybe a book. Maybe that was the weight of this. Tim and Christine Connor's Scouts Backpacking Cookbook. So that could be kind of fun. Let's see, this item here, we have an extensive guide for stuff to eat while you're out having some fun in the woods. That's neat. Let's see, and it's colored too, that's nice. So we got a long intro. That's kind of surprising. It looks like, yeah, it's broken down by different items there. So you got breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm guessing there's maybe some dessert in here and some snacks. Bread, snacks, and dessert. Man, look at that. I must be psychic. I guess that section in advance. That's funny. But these are always really fun, especially if you're out, maybe on the way to the campsite, your reception's not good, you're in like kind of a backwoods grocery store, and you're like, okay, what are we gonna eat while we're out here? Having something like this in the car where you can go through and pick out a recipe and figure out your meals for the next few days. If you're running late to the game, this is nice to have, or maybe you're looking at it at home. So that's cool. Books are always fun. Sometimes people look at them, sometimes they don't, but I like getting them. So that is probably one of the bigger items in this month's box. We've got 2 more things left here. The Koglins folding cutlery set. I never know, is it Koglins? I feel like this is the thing I always see at like the old school camping stores. This is one of those old school brands there. But it looks like we have a little bit of a Swiss Army knife kind of approach with a fork there in the end, a spoon right there, a little knife set in there, maybe a little can opener. Yeah, you can get a rundown of all those features right there. So high carbon stainless steel, some rubber grips in on the handle there to get a good grip and everything. Like I said, if you have a kid in your home who's into having some outdoors adventures, this is one of those things that's just super fun to have around the campfire, something to spice up the s'mores a little bit, where you're being a little bit more intentional with how you're eating stuff instead of just getting your fingers gross or sharpening a stick. So fun item, and I guess that's the sharp thing there, is the little knife you can use to cut your food. Pretty cool. And our last thing, you know what? I see a few things here. I see our sticker. You always hear me talk about how much I like getting stickers in boxes. So Rising Pine, you got a little coffee there with a little pine-shaped smoke coming off of it, so that's fun. Always like SCOUTbox's stickers. And it looks like we have one more item, the Vessel refill tin. Now I'm familiar with Vessel. They make these survival kits that pack down into these small little packages, and it looks like we just have a simple little tin for this. So yeah, it says an Altoid tin just doesn't cut it sometimes. This tin's great for storing small items, replacement parts, that sort of thing. It's just a simple little tin with a label on the top. Not much to it. It's got the Vessel logo down the bottom, but sometimes these things like this are just what you need to finish off a kit. So that is this month's box there. We've got our cookbook, we've got this camp cleaning kit, we've got some soups and everything, a camper's knife, a little kind of multi-tool for eating, a sticker, and a little tin. So that's fun. Not my favorite Scout box we've ever gotten, but still fun if your kids are into outdoor stuff, especially cooking and camping and that sort of thing outside. Looks like we have a little discount card over here as well. But that is this month's unboxing. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. Again, if you want to get the subscription to yourself, you can sign up with the link on the screen or down in the description, or check it out if you have kids in your home that are into the outdoors. I think they'll have a lot of fun with it. So that's it for this month's unboxing. If you dug the video, be sure to hit that like button. It helps the channel out a ton. And of course, be sure to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. We'll see you next time.